Political disagreements. Everyone, political disagreements. Ooh, there we go. We got the right one. Arguments. Yes. You said on the internet, which is technically true, but we're not on the internet. Maybe Matrix reality. Otherwise, we might be. We did find the flat earthers that we know there. There's so much. This side of the room's fired up. Guys, what are you doing? Don't worry. I brought my own. Should we just talk about Jack Stone for 90 minutes? I feel like... In my life, you people are nuts. So disagreements on the internet, typically they divide two people apart, and obviously we are two very grown individuals. Your hats off. One of us is. Your hats off. Okay. It's right there. Okay. I don't have gloves, so I had to wear the hat. Oh, right. Okay. So. What's your deal? Because we've had this tension for so long. You're in your corner talking about construction and obsolete product. And here I am talking about the newest and most innovative of the Lego catalog. So what can you possibly have to bring to the table to counteract the greatness that is Lego Super Mario World? I mean, right now it's a hat. That's what I brought to the tent. It's literally sitting right now. You brought some pickles. It's my favorite one. I brought some pickles, yes. These are, for the audience, honestly, the winner of this fight, the pickles. You never mess with a big pickle, Eljay. You never mess with a compliment. So, we'll set the stage on this for a little bit later in the panel when Eljay actually feels like dying like anyone else. That's my secret cat. Death? Death is your secret? It can be an open secret. Okay. So I have a person in my audience who goes by the name of Big D. It's David. He makes these legendary spicy pickles over here. Eljay, as you may know, is partial to the mango steam. He was too cowardly to find the mango steam. So I brought the pickle to the occasion so one Eljay Johnsen can suffer in front of his home turf. Now, I can't have the mango steam because you failed. You failed to uphold your end of the bargain, just as the Bionicle fans failed to hold up their end of the bargain with the BrickFair. Because their being at a lower price point allows for a younger audience to get their chance at the product. Yeah, no $60 starter pack price point. Now I understand where you're coming from. And the answer that I have been relayed to from the Lego group officially, because I'm a kiss-ass, is that it makes it more accessible for people, and a proper evaluation of the product is integral for the vital sales of the product line. It just makes sense. Times are tough. We just got out of the pandemic. Mario struggling to make a couple of coins, as he does when I play. See, I wonder, you say it's more accessible. How many, 6-year-olds, maybe 8-year-olds have $60, Brian? You look around at all of the individuals in this convention.
mentioned lobby that have spent way more than $60 making some Tesla thing or some Bionicle thing. There's money in the economy, okay? There are people buying homes, there's people buying cryptocurrencies through the roof and to the moon as Lego Super Mario is, as one of the most successful themes, if not the most successful theme of 2020. I'm sorry, chat audience members, where did Bionicle rank on that list? It was not even on it!
As many online arguments will often remind you, the catch-all victory card of these things is, where are your sources?
My sources?
Where are they?
Hey, this guy wants to prove the real news in 2021. What a bum, right?
Let's see, how many people on Twitter right now? Yeah, hashtag Brian Saviano fake news trending.
That's a scam. That's a scam. Listen, there's a lot of discrepancies in my career. I don't want that to be the one that takes me down.
What discrepancy are you talking about? The one where you're successful?
Really successful. Well, I do, what do I do that's
What do you do, Brian?
Three things Brian Saviano was successful at. Top 3 answers on the board. Anybody in the audience here? What am I successful at? Show me rats on the board!
There's a rat in front of me and some in the audience. I don't see anything on the board, Brian.
You need to use your imagination, just like you use your imagination that Bionicle is just as popular as it ever was.
Are you using your imagination to imagine Princess Peach's castle?
I'm gonna get my castle one day!
The only castle you're getting is the creator castle set that just came out. You can make your own little Princess Peach and stick it there. There's somewhere else I can stick it.
I don't need a man telling me where I can stick my Princess Peach. I'll stick my peach wherever I want to stick my peach. And don't even ask me where you can stick your mango steam because you don't even have it here with us today.
I got some excellent mango and steam to deal with you, Brian. Listen, the reason I didn't bring the mango steam today is not because of cowardice, like you claim. It isn't even because I didn't try or that I failed. It's because a completely other country failed to import it here. I will get you the mango steam, and you will know its glory, like the glory of Bionicle, when it saved the Lego company and allowed you to even have Lego Mario. What did Mario save? Not the princess. She keeps on getting captured.
And that was a good one. And I can see the faults in Mario's plans, right? She keeps getting kidnapped. But I'll remind you, Eljay, it's also 2021. Maybe Peach has a thing for one of the penguins. Maybe she's a so instead of judging the dynamic between Mario, Peach, and Bowser, I think you need to have more of an open mind when it comes to the new things that are brought to the table, just like with Lego Super Mario, one of the most successful endeavors Lego has had in the past 5 years. And
you know what? I agree with you. We should have an open mind, be open to new and interesting things, maybe things that break outside of the norm a little bit. Maybe something that's risky and daring. Like Bionicle in 2011 when it decided to completely abscond from the system and save the company.
Axel Force does it.
Yeah. No, maybe I definitely agree. We should both have a pickle.
You want us to have a pickle?
Every time we agree, yeah. Did you bring 2 forks?
Oh wait, we agree on something.
Axel Force is awesome.
It's all everybody. Thank you.
No. I'm not done with you.
Well, we did agree on something, so that does mean that we can have a picnic. Now, The pickle is going to be used by this fork. This fork has not been touched by anyone else. I'm going to scoop the pickle out of here. You're going to have to grab it yourself.
Just put it in my hand.
I'll put a lot. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I actually did a pickle shot earlier, nearly passed out, so you just got to be careful.
Back in 2019, I did a spicy food challenge where another YouTube channel made a bunch of spicy stuff, like spicy, what is it, spaghetti, a bunch of jalapeno peppers that were carved out, and had a bunch of hot sauce put in the middle of it. I don't remember part of that name.
Just so everybody gets what we're looking at here, there's spices in there. This has been sitting in the jar for about 10 days. 10 days. Okay? Eljay will be having a pickle. I will be having a pickle as well. But since I am clearly the more popular here, I'll let my guest be the first one to have a pickle here.
So,
that is for Saturday night only pay-per-view. You gotta make a little bit of money on you people. Pay-per-view. All right?
Saturday. It doesn't sound the same.
Saturday. Watch Brian Saviano shove a pickle down Eljay Johnson's throat.
Eljay, here's to the first BrickFair in over a year and a half, to great memories this weekend, and to the long, prosperous nature of LEGO Super Mario. Salute.
Unity, beauty, destiny.
It's got good flavor. Does anyone know if he tans or does he burn red? Does he burn red? I can see your eyes. You're like, pain.
I'm just crying for you, Brian.
Show the audience your welling eyes over here.
These are the eyes of a very sane and rational man.
I guess it's only in my due right to have a pickle as well.
I'm feeling parts of my jaws I haven't felt in many years.
Now, I just had a medium pizza from Paisanos, so if you want the 4D effects of the panel, front row is where you want to be.
Me earlier.
Can you handle it, Brian? Can you handle it? You should keep this memory in your mind for when they cancel like Mario. I'm a veteran. I've experienced it twice.
You would expect it a third time, too, if they won the fan vote.
What are you talking about, Brian? We came in first.
Yeah, how many bots did BrickFair have? How many of them were there?
I don't think you know which one you're talking about.
What did you say?
I see you're kneeling, which is your proper position in the stool. Hail to the king, baby.
So since we both had a pickle because we said Exo Force is awesome, is there anyone else that thinks Exo Force is awesome? Anyone want to try it?
Oh no, H2
Are you
Brick.
subjecting civilians to this?
For all the kids at home, what's your name? Robert Day. Give it up for Robert! Do you normally handle spice?
Yeah, typically, although I'm not afraid to take that without not afraid to take down a challenge.
You're not ready. All right, let's go. Where are we going?
Wait, Reverend one can still speak, Robert. Say something, give it a opinion that you think might be controversial, that we might disagree on.
You can say literally anything. Just go. It's so hot.
Think about this.
Gosh dang it. Ignore him. Get out of my audience.
Ignore that. He's getting the pick ready.
Robbie, you ready?
My uncle was screwed the day it was put on Netflix.
What? Okay, take your pickle and get out of here.
Do not touch the fork, grab the pickle itself, alright? Face the audience. And indulge, sir. Here we go.
It is alright if you cry.
I've been crying ever since my father left. I'm used to it. It's all good. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna get Good job, Robert.
Good job, you're a champ. So, Brian,
Yes.
clearly we disagree on successful teams, even though the facts are right in front of us.
Yeah, it happens.
Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
I need a hug, but no, I'm good.
Do you need one of the Twix?
I could go for a Twix right now.
I can't. Because we're in the middle of a panel and I'm a professional.
Oh, okay. You're a professional and don't eat candy during the panel. Okay. You're my favorite.
Oh, he's running.
Run, boy.
Dude, that man's making a full sprint. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh my God, he's still going.
This man's going supersonic speed. The Sonic Idea Center. We're gonna put a little 2x2 printed tile in that guy. Look.
He's coming back. Oh, he's coming back. Coming up from downtown.
This is just foreshadowing. So I'm going to turn you into Reese's Pieces. What? Like, you're going to get turned down? You're going to get turned down.
Focused on food. I don't care what you have to say. Sustenance.
It would seem like that pickle put you in a pickle, Brian.
I'm used to being in it. So, serious question here. You know, all shenanigans we talked about Bionicle, we talked about Mario and all this, right? So, let's say, now that we have the BrickFair design program, we know that Bionicle fans, they shouted from the rooftops, they didn't, show up the way that they could have to support the set. The 20th anniversary vote, well, what is it, 90th? I'm sorry, I'm losing track of time. Time doesn't matter. But with the 90th anniversary vote, that got #1. So in what way could you see Bionicle be as that set while coming off of the BrickFair program not going the way they should? Serious question.
So Bionicle in the modern age is a very interesting topic. Because as we all know, Bionicle started off not as a system thing, just not traditional. However, that's part of its success. Because back in the late 90s, it's a tale as old as time, when it was going through some financial struggles, so Bionicle had to come in and rescue it. The guitar player's not even guitar. The way that it did that was by doing something different, something new, something people didn't necessarily expect. That's why it's not a system theme. Because in the late 1990s, Liquor were doing all these different things, and you were oversaturating the market with a bunch of brick sets that, at the end of the day, they didn't appeal to consumers, so they had to break outside of that mold. And they did, with Bionicle. Nowadays, however, most construction pieces are no longer in circulation. So, there's a really good way to bring Bionicle back. You make it a new theme without any of the baggage of the old, and you base it off of those mech suits that they've been pushing because it's a nice happy medium between system and construction.
So it becomes Exo Force?
I totally agree.
That's another pickle. But continue.
Right after this. No, I totally agree. And the Mixo ball joints make for an interesting case for Bionicle to come back in some way. They gotta get different colors, but do you think that Bionicle, instead of just, trying to kindle the memories of what it was in, 1865, can it appeal to a more modern audience by elevating it to something new? What could that be, that spark that needs to bring it back?
It absolutely does. It 100% could because we already see it happening. We see it happening with two themes right now, Ninjago and Monkey King.
Right, okay, so this is the thing about... It's like two halves of the wedding that hate each other. And they're louder too, and some of them wear masks too.
Guys, I know.
But the thing is, that elemental sense of what Bionicle is, isn't that like in Ninjago, that essence of it? Isn't that a continuation of what the spark of Bionicle? Don't you see that in Ninjago?
Well, it's not just that, because we've had a lot of themes with elemental aspects to them.
Well, Nexo Knights, but then rest in peace.
Well, they said Nexo good night. We've seen plenty of elemental related themes while Bionicle as well. Ninjago ran alongside Bionicle at one point. We've also had Legends of Chima. We've had Nexo Knights. We've had Exo Force to an extent, but it wasn't quite as element focused as different modes of transportation in our minds.
Gotcha.
So we've seen it happen before because the elemental aspect isn't the only thing Bionicle had going for it. It had a rich culture, a rich lore, a rich atmosphere, which differs from anything else you found in LEGO. That is an important aspect. It also had its aesthetic. It set itself apart from other LEGO themes to appeal to people that maybe weren't necessarily into LEGO, but they like the idea of it.
That's something I've actually seen a lot. There's a lot of people that are into Bionicle but not into LEGO, and I didn't realize that was that much of a thing until everyone came out of the woodwork about the BrickFair set and all that. So
It's a huge divide, and that's why BZ Power and TTV, we ran a mask hunt earlier. And the goal of that, we hid masks all across the convention, and the goal was to get people outside of the Bionicle comfort zone to look around at everything else there is and have a little fun, going on an actual mask hunt like they did in 2001.
And I like that. I'm not going to say I agree with that.
You still gotta eat it. I know, we gotta eat it. Now, not only do they like, they are delicious. They are absolutely delicious.
So, did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing about it, is anyone here like an actual football fan, legit? What's your name for the kids at home?
My name is Christian.
Give it up for Christian.
Before you indulge, do you have an opinion? Do you think we might disagree? You saw someone do it too. You should. Alright.
Maybe the clarity of the pickle will be what sinks you down. As just as before, do not touch the fork. We are not all friends here. I don't like all you people, so make sure you touch the fork yourself. Oh, look, we got some green leaves this time.
Oh my god.
You got this, man.
Cheers to BrickFair. You're doing okay. You're standing.
Oh, you're not going to dinner tonight, man. You're not going to dinner.
I don't know if you got dinner plans, but you got plans for the course so far.
You like to go sit down in Mexico? Okay, yeah? All right.
Round of applause for this week's guy.
With this great breath of now forward, so far. Through my thickness.
You know, the thing about these pickle slices, they get a little girthier as you go down. There's a little more to them, you know?
We can add 2 cancellations. This is
You got canceled twice? Oh, I thought you got canceled. Oh,
no, but that's your future.
wait, let's do this at the same time.
Measure.
Wait, does that mean they get another one? Wait, if you agree to have the pickle at the same time, does that mean you have another pickle? I said, if you agreed to have the pickle at the same time, does that count as another pickle?
It does.
We don't need wise words from the peanut gallery to rejoice.
There is a distinction. You see, we've come to a contractual agreement on pickle slices. However, the agreements that incur pickles are ones of our personal tastes. Yes. And so, if we agree on personal taste, we must remove it.
Cheers.
Dance the pain away, my friend. And
Okay, wet my nose.
Eljay, you got a big problem on this one, man.
guess you really gotta pick on your nose.
I think I gotta speak.
Alright.
Eljay, say something. Come on, I can't just keep dancing all day.
You can keep dancing for as long as you keep dancing, man. So listen. Here's the deal. With the Brooklyn support. Here's the deal with the Brooklyn support. When it came to that program, it started at a time only announced the week prior. It had it set with no actual price point listed before the very day of its actual reveal. They had that prepared for 40 days. They clearly did not anticipate everything to go in 10 hours.
Half an hour.
Everything was fully funded in 10 hours. So clearly, unfortunately, it's not enough to just say, well, our uncle didn't get funded because the fans didn't show up. BrickFair had time to show up. You're right. The older, more established fans that had time to ask for time off so that they could do that. Instead of the younger biographer fans.
Listen, chat. Let the man speak. I don't want to see y'all eating pickles and talking about Bionicle. Continue, Eljay.
Brian,
want to see if one more person wants to take a pickle?
I think it's a great idea. Okay, hold on. Whoever has a question, an opinion that they can give us that we can disagree on.
Everybody at home, what's your name?
Aiden.
Say hello to Aiden.
We're going to be in a moment. It was great, you're right.
So what's your spicy hot take that you want to share with the class?
Weapon is better than Legos.
I mean, he likes weapons. I don't think he has any.
That's true. He's probably bad. His parents' investment funds. We're going to take the mutual bonds. We're going to go to Tahiti after this, okay? Tahiti?
It's a magical place.
It's a magical place.
Do your parents have a timeshare in Tahiti we can help?
Unfortunately not. Well, we'll figure it out. All right, so
See, this is just satisfying because even though Brian and I don't necessarily agree, we don't necessarily, we are going to enjoy seeing this suffer.
Yes. So just as before, don't touch the floor, just touch the earth.
Is that a common refrain?
Don't touch your eyes.
We're not your parents. We can't tell you what to do.
It does sing. Do you like that? So it's good flavor.
They're bad.
Give me a round of applause.
All right.
So Brian, Mega Constructs. Did you Mega Constructs when we were at a Lego show? Mega Constructs is Pokemon Third Love.
I don't agree because I grew up on Digimon. Digimon monsters.
Digimon!
Yeah, it's Sagittarius who did the theme song.
Digimon is the third-party Pokemon thing that you see at the dollar store where your mom wants to get you Pokemon but you can't afford it because you're taking less.
You misunderstand. Mr. Saviano. You misunderstand. The Pokemon song says, be best. It's a challenge. Digimon to draw from that.
Yeah, and Digimon is not one of the most powerful brands in the world. It's actually,
Yes, it is.
That's absolutely not.
It's on the list. It's one of the highest selling
And
brands.
Pokemon is number one. Above Hello Kitty and other IP. If you want to look that up on Google, it's more acclaimed than Star Wars, or Marvel, or Avatar, or any of those.
I can see to that point. Because it's factually true. You know what else is factually true? I don't know what. That Bionicle is single-handedly the most important theme in LEGO's history.
with the Hero Factory story continue?
Hero Factory would still continue. I don't necessarily think it was a good idea to head in the direction of Star Wars. Because the face is, I don't think you're going to find anyone. The person that molded that love, they were not great. Hero Factory was a really excellent idea that had kind of a fumbling release because it did a lot of it. It had a story, had a world, had world building, had characters to follow. It expanded to the universe, and it allowed fans a way to engage with that, to be a part of it, to be a part of that story, and it reset every single year. So you didn't have this long catalog of continuous story you had to follow, like or Legend of She-Ra, or the genre.
Do you think that was too confusing for Bionicle fans that they thought, you hadn't many elements, but the story over the years was just something fans couldn't attach to? That was a strong suit for Hero Factory?
As much as I think that is a possibility, the attachment would really be the thing. Because Bionicle started off with characters that made it all the way through to the end. You had a decade to grow close to them, to enjoy them. That's it, at the very least. With Hero Factory, you still had the same characters. So I don't necessarily think that the attachment to characters was really an issue. It was just straight up that it wasn't Bionicle. And people were upset about that, at least at the get-go. But it had a lot of great ideas.
Right, exactly. Yeah. No, is there any other?
You guys are just many of us on.
Is there anyone else in the audience that was like actually in the Hero Factory?
Good job, Hero Factory. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Gotcha, makes sense.
No, I agree. All right.
For sure. Well, thank you for sharing the Hero Factory. Give a little round of applause here for the Hero Factory.
All right, we got time enough for one more person.
Do you want a pickle? All right. Eljay, we can, unless you got another spicy hot take, I mean, we can subject one more
I
person.
think, yeah, no, so not to a pickle, but as long as someone has a hot take. Okay, but in a second, once we figure out the pickle conundrum. This is a great example of how on your screen, listen to the microphone.
That one was at the bottom of the jar when it was sitting for a little while. Yeah. If you need that,
Am I going to go get some milk?
this man's quivering over here. I don't have a napkin, I'm sorry. You can take some Reese's, sure. There you go. That's fine. All right.
At least one more hot take.
Yeah.
The pickle you literally killed.
We're out of pickles, I think, actually. That's the whole jar. The whole jar is that's crazy. You can take that side of the room. You want that side.
I think I've banned like half of these people.
Right, exactly right. Anybody else have a spicy hot take? Come on up. For everyone who may not know what you're doing.
My name is Haley.
What up, boss for Haley?
say Star Wars. And Star Wars say Lego. Here we are after 20 years. And what's still here? And what's still selling? And what's top?
No, listen, we trust you to do what's best.
So the argument here is that Star Wars somehow is what saved the Lego company. That's an interesting argument because back in the late 1990s, that's when Lego eventually acquired the Star Wars brand. That's when they started developing Lego Star Wars. This is quite controversial at the time because Lego had a very strict violence policy, which eventually got weakened to what it is now. That allowed for Star Wars to exist. It allowed for biological to have violence within its multimedia. Now, there is an argument to suggest that Lego Star Wars is what allowed Lego the idea that they should make their own themes, their own original themes. That is a fair argument. However, the reason why factually it is incorrect that Lego Star Wars or Lego Harry Potter for that matter are what saved the Lego company is because Lego had to pay for the licensing. They had to pay for the IP. They had to pay to make Lego Star Wars. So all that money, so the rights had given them the idea that the original story had an action component to it, and so they couldn't make as much profit and revenue as they needed to in order to survive the financial struggles of the late 1990s up until 2005. What did was Bionicle that did, with over 100% of its revenue. It is not allowed Lego to stay in financial security and is long enough so that Lego can figure out why they're bleeding so much money. It's allowed them to persevere through those difficult times, giving them just enough time to solve the problems and save the company.
Which is why I said Bionicle saved Star Wars.
Bionicle didn't save Star Wars, Bionicle saved Lego.
Star Wars saved Lego.
Star Wars helped.
Star Wars is the most popular everything. Is that correct?
It is not the most popular Lego theme.
What is the top selling thing?
Not always. It is not
Bionicle paid so that Star Wars could live on forever.
The reason why this also isn't necessarily true is because Lego doesn't own Star Wars. They lease it. You know who does own Star Wars? Disney. If Lego stopped making Star Wars, guess what keeps going? Star Wars, not Lego Star Wars.
There is so much tension in this room right now. Y'all gotta figure something out. I'm not gonna this one. Eljay,
Ron, I hate you. Thanks, you're too high.
and before we get out of here, that's violence, actual physical violence. Thank you everybody for being here for our shenanigans. We hope you enjoy. Thank you.
All right.